Typically, Sarah or one of my girls looks after recording the sermon for me, but on Sunday they weren't around. They were all away, and so I had to do it myself. And so I set the phone up on the tripod and I turned it so I could see the screen and make sure I was still in the shot all the time, because I like to wander around a little bit. And so I started my sermon. And as I was going along, about 8 minutes in, I looked down and my phone screen went bloop and just went blank. The sermon stopped recording. I didn't know what had happened. I couldn't figure out why that was. It's never done that before. But when I got home, I got looking at it, and I had run out of memory on my phone. And I thought, well, how could I have run out of memory? I don't keep that much stuff on here. And here's what happened. I had deleted sermon after sermon after sermon after sermon video, and all kinds of one good things were all deleted and gone. I'd kept the main part of the video storage thing fairly empty. But all of those videos had gone into the deleted folder and just sat there. I had deleted them from where I could see them, but they were still on my phone, taking up all kinds of space in the background. And so when I tried to add one more sermon, one more thing, it just crashed. It couldn't do it anymore. It ran out of capacity. I wonder if that's an analogy for how a lot of us are at the moment, that I think a lot of people are carrying a lot of burdens in the background. They're holding on to things that they thought maybe they got rid of, but they really haven't. They're still dwelling in their head somewhere in the back, niggling away and bothering us. I wonder if there's some burdens we need to be putting down and getting rid of permanently. I wonder if we're still dragging stuff along with us that's taking up capacity in our lives. One of the most beautiful invitations of Jesus comes in Matthew chapter 11. He said this in verse 28. He said, "Come to me. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened." As I walk around and visit with people these days, as I listen to people talk, as I look online, I think that's a pretty good description of most of us. Even those of us who are doing better than others. I think most of us are weary and burdened. Come to me, all you who are wearied and burdened, and I will give you rest. I don't know anything I need more than rest right now. I just long for some quiet. I long for my brain to stop saying things to me. I long for the screaming monkeys in my head to just be quiet for a while, because I'm carrying a lot of stuff. Jesus says, "Come to me, all you who are wearied and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me." I need to learn something from Jesus here. "For I am gentle and humble in heart." Coming to Christ isn't going to be harder. It's not going to be painful. He says, I'm gentle, humble in heart. When you come to me, you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. I like the idea that Jesus' burden is light. Sometimes people think church and faith adds to your burden. He says, no. I will help you pull. I'll put the yoke on with you. We will go together, and you'll find some rest, and you'll find some joy, and you'll find some lightness that maybe you're missing right now. Is that something that sounds good to you? Are there things that you need to put down and give to Jesus? Leave at the cross, get rid of. Are there some things in the background that you're just dragging that aren't even your problems? They're other people's problems, but they're dragging you down. Jesus says, you know what? If you're feeling burdened and tired, I can give you rest. Come to me. Let me look after you. Let me deal with things you can't. You need to do what you can do, but you can't do everything. You need some help, and Jesus says, come to me. If you like this video, share it with others who will need to hear it. And if you like as well, hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss other ones. Thanks for watching.